All right, we are back for Franchise Friday, and once again, we have Katie with us, and she's going to talk to us a little bit more about PostNet. So, first off, Katie, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
The first thing I want to ask you is just to tell us a little bit about PostNet in kind of layman's terms, basic, what this brand is all about.
Sure. So PostNet is your one-stop business center. With a lot of the shipping and mailing places, there's only one option, one company that you can work with. They have multiple shipping companies that work through them. Besides that, they've got mailboxes. You have access to these mailboxes. You're traveling around the world, you have a digital access to see what's in that mailbox there. So besides the shipping and mailing, you also have this business center. In this business center, you're making things from cards to pamphlets to things for your fleet and your vehicles, lots of different options. So it's a one-stop shop. Instead of going to one mail place and then another printing place, it's all right there. And they get to know you personally because this is definitely a community type of business.
Absolutely. I love that description. We talk a lot at FranCoach about finding kind of the perfect brand for each client. So, in your mind, what kind of client or what kind of person would be a great fit for PostNet?
Sure. So the perfect candidate for PostNet would be somebody involved in the community or not minding to get involved in the community. This is very much, like I said, community several times. This is a community business. You need to be at those networking events to let everybody know all the things that you can do for them and their small to medium sized business. They want somebody to have a bit more time, more face of while you're at the shop. So this is more of an owner operator role. So definitely not for somebody who wants to stay semi-absentee. You want to be in the business, you want to be in the community. This is what they want from for a PostNet owner.
Yeah, definitely. I think there are so many different owner roles out there, right? There are so many different kind of profiles of candidates we see, and not every franchise is a great fit for every person. But for someone who wants to be community facing, it sounds like PostNet is a really great option.
For sure.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the kind of support, like franchisee support that a PostNet owner can expect, from the franchisor, from the company?
Sure. So if you've never been in the shipping or printing business, they're teaching you everything you need to know. You don't have to know this ahead of time. I mean, imagine I have no idea what that is, but I know if I went to PostNet and purchased this franchise, they would give me all the tools I needed to run that print center, to run the mailboxes and everything. So they teach you everything you need to know.
And I think that is true of so many franchise brands too, is you don't need to have experience in that particular industry to
Right.
be a franchise owner. And that's part of the beauty of it really, is that you're gonna learn everything you need to know in your onboarding and training.
100%. You're right. That is a lot of the franchises. They almost prefer you don't have experience in that field. They're teaching you how to run that business. And to that, I mean, even though this is more owner operator, there's some where you are that high level. You don't need to know how to be a plumber
Right.
or, how to make a smoothie. You're running that business. So there's definitely a fit for everybody. And lack of knowledge does not mean you can't have that business.
Yeah, I think it's such an important thing to keep in mind because I would say so often we see clients go into become a franchise owner in an industry that they have not worked in before. You would be amazed to see, really, we should make a little graphic of this, right? It's like where people start from versus where they go is so different.
100%. I think we have to think about it might be a woman or, I couldn't be in the repair industry, the home services industry. And that's not true. We can do anything we want. We just have to match and have the same, the business acumen and be able to follow, be this, the same culture and follow that process to be that successful franchise owner.
Absolutely. And I think that's what the FranCoach process is all about, right? When you work with one of our coaches like Katie, you really get matched. Katie's going to get to know you so personally and match you with that franchise that is the perfect fit for you.
And that's where we call ourselves the matchmakers. And I joke about it all the time, especially when I'm first meeting clients, but it's true. We're getting to know you, what you want, what you don't want. We already know what these franchises want or don't want in an owner. and we're playing matchmaker, and it's beautiful.
It is. It is at the end of the day to see that, kind of excitement from a client when they really feel confident in that match.
Right.
So to wrap up our conversation about PostNet, Katie, I would love to hear how that went for your clients who did become franchise owners with PostNet. What did it feel like for them to realize that this was the brand for them?
They, like I said, they looked at several different brands, but the whole experience, they even said this towards the end, the whole experience was so organized. They got the information they needed when they needed it. They went to their meet the team day and got to meet everybody that's now going to be their family. And that's what settled it for them. They already knew, okay, none of these other brands are going to work. Meet the team days coming, and they left. They even actually called me, they texted me from there, and they said, this is it, we love them, they're taking care of us, we feel at home. So it was a great experience for them, and especially for me. I love having my clients have a great experience, but I like that these guys are communicating with me, so we were all on the same page. That's so important.
The crazy thing about that is that that is not an uncommon story, really. So many times clients get to the end and it is just so crystal clear that they have, that we've kind of helped them find that brand that is just the right fit for them.
Exactly, yeah.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much, Katie. I'm so glad we got to chat more about PostNet, and I really appreciate you coming on with me.
Thank you, it was my pleasure.
Of course. And everybody, if you want to work with Katie or any one of our coaches, don't forget to head over to our website, www.francoach.net. You can find information about our whole team on there. And Katie is just such an amazing person to guide you along this process. So check her out. You can find the link directly to Katie's page down in the description below.